Hey, what is up, guys? Flex Media here, bringing you yet another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. We are looking at these brand new to the global side of the game future androids. So I do want to go over their cards really quick, and we're going to go ahead and hop into the legendary Goku event. So this is Android 18 Future, Destructive Android, and her leader skill, she is the Siblings Bond category leader at Key 3 and 50% to stats. And on her super attack, the Energy Wave, she's going to infinitely stack, attack, and defense, and cause supreme damage. Her passive skill, I Hate Humans, attack and defense 70%, plus an additional attack and defense 70%, and a medium chance of evading enemies' attack when your team has a Android 17 Future attacking in the same turn. So essentially, you're going to want to run them as a rotation. And she's going to launch an additional super attack when there's a Hybrid Saiyans category enemy. You can kind of check out her links. I would say, I mean, she just has 1,000 key links and no attack links, so that is very unfortunate. It's going to hold her back a little bit. And then she's on 5 different categories. So let's take a look at our boy. Android 17 Future. Lethal Android. So he is the Androids category leader at Key 3 and 50% to stats. His Power Blitz is going to infinitely stack attack and defense and cause supreme damage to the enemy. His passive skill, Our Pleasure, attack and defense 70%, plus an additional attack and defense 70%, with a medium chance of performing a crit when your team has an Android 18 Future attacking in the same turn. And then, of course, that additional super attack when you're facing off against a Hybrid Saiyan. So, and he's got, I would say, I mean, they're basically the same. He does have Nightmare, which is at least 1 attack link. And he's in 4 different categories. So they're going to be good, I mean, basically on any team you run them on. I would say probably they're going to be best on this team. So this is what I'm going to do. So in the most annoying fashion possible, we have them on the worst possible rotations in slots 7 and 1. I guess it could, I mean, yeah, it's pretty bad. So I'm going to go ahead and cut, and I'm going to get them on rotation, and I'll be right back. All right, so here we are. And we actually did get, I did get 1 stack of Android 18. So you'll notice her defense is just a bit higher. And on average, that's what you're going to notice, just based on their stats alone. Android 17 has slightly higher attack, and then Android 18 is going to have slightly higher defense. And so right off the bat, this is his very first super. He's at about 800k. And that's definitely pretty solid. That's the 3 dodge that I gave him, so that was in no relation to his passive. Remember, he gets the what is it? Is it a medium chance or a high chance to crit? I believe it's a medium chance to crit. So giving him full additional is definitely the way to go. Honestly, both of these units you're going to want to give full additionals to. So I've mentioned in other videos that I actually do. I think there's something to be said to making units balanced. And I think that, you know, you can prioritize one thing or another. And you don't... Okay, we're not going to get a super for Krillin. That's actually kind of annoying. I would really like to. I don't think there's any way I can. No, there's not. There's not. Okay. I guess that's what it is. We'll do this. Maybe he'll get the additional super. So anyway, guys, you can definitely prioritize one thing or another, but what you do when you give a unit full additional or full crit or full dodge or whatever is you've basically handcuffed them into doing one thing. Now that doesn't apply. Okay, nice job on the crit there, Krillin, my boy. So what you've done when you give them only one thing in the potential system is you've handcuffed them into only being able to do one thing. So, you know, if you give an AGL unit 20 additional, that's great. They're probably going to additional, you know, essentially 40% of the time until the addition of equipment on the global side of the game. But you've really minimized their chance to do a critical hit, and it's super important to get crits in this game, especially on this difficult content. Okay, so actually, we need to stack up 17s here. So anyway, guys, I was talking about giving them full additional, and the reason why is because of their passive skills. So that Android 17, he's got that medium chance to crit. Android 18 has that medium chance to dodge, so maybe you give a little bit of extra crit. You know, the thing is another thing about it is they get their free 5 crit from the potential system. So if you give them a little bit more crit, all of a sudden they're at 8, you know, a level 8 crit, or even level 11 would be fine. Just make sure you get them that 15 additional. I think I opted to go for the 3 dodge. I don't know why. I just decided to. Okay, so we finally have our rotation set, and I think we're just going to have Krillin be a floating unit. His defense is going to be high enough by the end where it's not going to matter. And hopefully we can have some fun with LRAGL Gohan. I haven't used him. I use him actually a fair amount, but I don't ever get to see him transform. And this is this is probably the only team you'll get him to transform on. You can on his own team on the Kamehameha, but when you include Cell units on that team, you're really running a less than optimal team. It just is what it is, man. Like LR Cell does not link up with any other Saiyan units. STR Cell, he's got shocking speed at least. So you know, running him on that team would probably be a better idea. And not to mention he stacks attack and defense, so he would share shocking speed with like Namek Goku. He's the one that comes to mind on that Kamehameha team, so that would be fine, you know. And you, again, you could run him off rotation. I think it'd actually be better to run him on rotation. I mean, just simply because I don't think his attack and defense is going to stack quite that high. Okay, so Cell does not have Nightmare. That's right. Okay, so what are we going to do here? Again, it's important to check out their defenses. So 111, they're about the same. So I'm going to just leave it like this for now. And then we'll get this little bit of extra healing. And then we shouldn't have to worry about damage on the end there. We have type advantage. Oh, and we're getting the Dokkan mode. Perfect. So that's pretty early to get the Dokkan mode. What you're going to notice on this run is it's a pretty slow run. So after this Dokkan mode, after this phase, I'm going to go ahead and make a cut. It's just this is going to be a long, long run. I mean, this could be realistically like a 40-minute run. So let's see if we can get a crit here. He does have, you know, of course, the potential to get a crit. Yes, very good, my boy. Very, very nice. And 791,000 there. So, you know, we're getting there. We're getting there. By the end of the event, they should be well over 1 million attack stat. I would say probably by Tech God Goku, they'll be up over 1 million at the latest, which is probably after. So we're going to go one more phase here. So we've got Gohan, Goku, and my LR Cell. So anyway, guys, I was talking a little bit about this LR Gohan. I don't get to see him transform much. So this Android Cell Saga team, it needs a little bit of help. It really does. Now, the cool thing about it is, though, is it is quite free-to-play friendly. I mean, right off the bat, I could name like 5. I mean, we have 3 on this team. So this is a pretty, well, right, 3? No, we have 4 on this team. So this team is primarily made of free-to-play units. So, and then we're missing the Vegeta. There's a support Android 21. She's actually pretty good. She's just not really good in this event. But she can be effective in Dokkan events and probably Super Battle Road as well. But anyway, guys, we'll continue our conversation here in a minute. I'm going to skip ahead a bit. Hey, what is up, guys? So we are back. And I just wanted to include this little bit of hype in the video because we are just below the 58% threshold. So here we go. Yes. Now, I was talking about this earlier. It's such a crying shame that we never get to see this transformation. Basically, except in this event. You know, and again, this event is fun to run. Like, I do love the Legendary Goku event. I mean, it's great. So don't get it twisted here, but like, I want to be able to see this shit in Super Battle Road. I want to be able to see this in every event I run. I mean, because LR Gohan, I mean, SS2 Gohan is one of the best moments in the entire show. You know, and here we are, and it's like, I mean, I don't know, like, I use AGL Gohan, you know, quite often, but it's usually just for his defensive prowess. We basically never... Okay, this will be a good look for Goku. What's he going to take here? Oh, not bad at all. You know, so, like, I usually use him for his defensive prowess, and right now, he's about to do a monstrous shot. Now, granted, he cannot crit right now. I don't have any dupes in mind. 5.44. I mean, that's crazy. It's a really, really nice number. And obviously, if we would have waited another turn or two, we maybe could have stacked a little higher. I don't know if he's fully stacked or not, because we haven't really been getting additional supers. I think he probably is. So, you know, again, I mentioned earlier, this is a very slow team, and it's just because there's not a ton of hard hitters on it. Basically, AGL Gohan. And mine can't crit, so, you know, we have 4 free-to-play units, and then, you know, basically LR Cell, and then AGL Gohan, and then, you know, that's the team. So, anyway, guys, let's see what's up here. I want to go ahead and check their defense yet again. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll get her the super. We'll prioritize the super for her, that is. And, okay, I don't think... Well, we'll be able to get a super for Cell, although I don't think it'll matter. I think we'll end him beforehand. Oh, and she's going to get the Dokkan mode. Sure, why not? So, this might be a situation where we can get 3 Dokkan modes. I don't necessarily want to get 3 Dokkan modes, but again, the team is just not super powerful. It's just got a lot of defensive stacking units, so we could potentially get one in the Int UI Goku phase, but I would prefer not to get one, because I'd like to see the transformation from one of the cells. I think that would be really, really cool. You just talk about a transformation you never see, man. LR Cell, I would say you see... I can't say you see it less often. I mean, I do use Cell quite a bit. So, I mean, I see it a fair amount when I run him on Super Battle Road and then this event. But that, I mean, I don't know. It's another rare transformation, and you really like to see it more often because he's quite good. He's nasty when he transforms, man. He gets for every 2 key spheres he gets. So he gets attack and defense 20% when you have 4 key spheres or more. And then he gets another attack and defense, 20% in key 1 when you're at 6, and then the same thing at 8 key spheres. So when you get him 8 key spheres, and you get him that 24 key super, I mean, dude, just get out of his way. But I'll do 1 rotation on this blue Goku, and then we're going to go ahead and skip ahead, because I think this will be a good look. We'll be able to see them at type advantage and disadvantage, respectively. So I think it'll be a very good look to kind of see what we're into. I would suspect they're going to be taking double digits on normals. 4.36, not too shabby. We didn't even get them that many orbs. But anyway, guys, yeah, that'll be a good look for them. And then Goku, his attack stat's never going to change. He only stacks defense. He only stacks defense, so... The Vegeta and Trunks unit, they actually stack attack and defense, but I do prefer this unit. He's especially nice for Gohan, for the AGL SS2 Gohan. He gives him that big 59% attack buff on top of a 30% support type passive. So again, we'll see 1 good look. Hopefully we can get a let's see. 199k. I think that she'll survive a super attack, so I don't think we're in any danger of dying. And even if we fall below, you know, I mean, if we take a 300,000 shot, then we'll kind of know what we're in for, right? So she is almost up over 1 million. I believe Android 17 is already over 1 million. Yeah, so she's not going to do anything without her crit. Really nice on the dodge, and she dodged twice, so that's good. All right, so let's see what she's made of. She should be up. Okay, well, she dodged it. That's funny. Okay, and then, like I said, there he is up over 1 million. So, unfortunately, on this team, we won't be able to get him that Nightmare Link. If we would have brought STR Cell, we could get him that Link active. But, you know, I don't know, guys. I wanted to run this variant of the team. But there we go, guys. There was one rotation. I'm going to go ahead and skip ahead a little bit. I don't want to make this video too long for you guys. So be right back. Hey, what is up, guys? So we are back. I definitely want to get a couple rotations in on STR UI Goku. So let's kind of check out where they're sitting right now. So they're looking real nice, offensively and defensively. So they're just, this is basically this is what you get when you run this team. It's just kind of a slow burn, and you just kind of make the best of it. So this is the thing, is like, so we have 4 free-to-play units on this team, and one of them actually gets their own orbs. There she is, up over 1 million. So for any of you who are you know, nervous about trying, or you know, you haven't tried the Legendary Goku, because I know people who have not and are just like, I don't know if I'm ready for that, man. Well, guess what? Let me tell you, you are, because there are 4 free-to-play units on here. And if you're smart, you farm up all the free-to-play units. Is that going to send us below 30%? That would be so cool if it did. Let's see. Hopefully. Maybe. Oh, it did. Is Cell... Okay, Cell's not on the next rotation. But what we can do is we can go ahead and pop a Whis. I would love to see... Oh, of course you dodge. It's okay. Because I would love to see that transformation. The problem is, we may just heal up right here. Let's see what's up. So he's at 145,000 before he gets orbs. That's a good amount of orbs. We're going to go ahead and roll with that. And then what was Krillin at? Krillin's at 268. So I think we survive a super attack. I really do. I'm going to risk it. I might regret this. Man, because I don't want to die here. We've come this far. But if I use damage reduction, then we might not get below 30%. Let's risk it. Let's risk it. Let's see what's up. I think for sure AGL Gohan is fine in the front slot. Wow, 6 million. That's pretty damn good, dude. Wow. 55% Gohan, 6 million attack stat. It's a shame, again. It's a shame you never get to see this guy, because he is so fucking busted, dude. I mean, you talk about a unit that, like I don't like to use the broken or the busted terms, but, like, there are a few that actually exist in the game. The only unit that might actually be, like, legitimately broken and they put in the game incorrectly is LR Kale and Caulifla. They're way too good. And then LR Vegito and Gogeta, they're... Okay, we're just above. Damn it. That is such a tough threshold to get to, man. 30% is ridiculous. But LR Vegito and Gogeta, they actually have some stuff going on with their part of their active skill condition, where it actually counts as a super attack. So if you were to use it, that's pretty good defense right there. If you were to use it in the 3rd slot, so like for instance, they get a chance to dodge, or they get an additional super attack or something as part of their passive. Well, you've then procced it in the 3rd slot, and then you can move your character around into the 1st or 2nd slot and activate that part of the passive as well. So just an interesting factoid there. Actually, now I think we do need to use an item. I do not trust Cell on the end. I'm going to pop an Icky. I think that's all we need. And then we'll have this for 2 turns, and then I think we'll go ahead and switch gears, and we'll wait until we get to Int UI Goku. But let's see one more rotation here. So wow, we healed up quite a bit from those orbs. Jeez, man. And of course you dodge. That's what he does, man. I mean, this guy, he's got a 10% chance to dodge. And then the Int UI Goku, he's got a 20% chance to dodge. So Int UI Goku, man, he's the one who can really, really kind of dick you around with his dodging, man. It can be super annoying when you're just trying to end the event. and all he wants to do is dodge every single attack. And again, we're going through this in a very slow manner. A lot of these units can't crit, unfortunately, so it's just going to be part of it, man. Luckily, we're lowering defense with, see, good thing we used an item. We would have died for sure. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes, and it's the friend cell, too. That's good. That's very, very good. Now, one thing I do want to do here, because I think it'll be fun. So we're actually going to switch up our rotations here. So what we're going to do, I know it's kind of wonky here. Yeah, I think we're going to. It'll be fun. So what is this? How many? I want to get them a lot of orbs. It's a shame when you've got all these orb-hungry units. This will get him 6, so that'll at least activate part of his passive. And we still do have that. We have that damage reduction item active. Boy, oh boy. I guess it doesn't really matter a ton. I guess we got to get him as many orbs as we possibly can. Yeah, we'll do that. And then, so we should have put him in the 3rd slot. It's okay. And then we'll just do this, and we should be good. LR Cell should get a decent attack stat here. 2.6. Oh, of course you dodge, man. Why? Why, though? He's having fun with the dodges today, man. Let me tell you. Because he doesn't usually dodge that much for me. And then there's 4 million. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. I'm really happy we got that LR Cell transformation. But anyway, guys, I'm going to make a cut here, and we're going to come back when we sort of reset our rotations. So, be right back. All right, so here we are. I just wanted to have a little fun with the rotations. Now, excuse me, we're a little bit more vulnerable to damage, so I may come to regret this decision, but this is a fun rotation to run if you can get it. So basically what we have here is a cell that is transformed and a cell that is untransformed. So number 1, let's go ahead and use this active skill. This is currently on global my favorite animation in the game. However, that is definitely subject to change when the Super Saiyan Blues come to global in July. Gogeta has the single best active skill in the entire game. Probably the best animation, period, in the game. Okay, so what are we going to do here? So we'll do this. 100. Okay, so interesting that the guest... Oh, the guest has a dupe in him, that's why. He's actually got 2 dupes in him. So it was a shame that mine was the one that transformed, because his can do crits, or hers, I suppose, but... okay. Maybe we can get some orbs to drop? Yeah, and we're going to definitely have to use an item. So we did not get what I... Okay, that's okay. Let's just use an item. I mean, I'm not going to cry about it here. We'll pop a Whis, and we'll be nice and safe. And only 3 orbs, so not really enough to activate any of his extra passive. So this isn't going to be a very impressive showing from Transformed Cell. So no big deal, though. I did just want to show you guys that this, if we didn't get so screwed for Ki, it's actually kind of a fun rotation to run. So if you can get it to happen, so 1 cell that's transformed and 1 that is untransformed. So yeah, 1.39 is... This is where people really start to criticize Cell. This is a Dokkan Fest LR. And he just did 1.4 million. That's like a no-dupe Dokkan Fest, just normal TUR. You know, that's the kind of damage they would do. And then here, he's a Dokkan Fest LR, and he's doing 1.39 with a... I think that was, what, a 17 key super attack. So... You know, the thing about him is he does considerably more damage when you get him a bunch of orbs. So a really good unit to run, if you're running him on an Androids team, is run him with an Android 13, the new one. He's actually an orb changer, and I think that would really, really bode well for you. So we're gonna go ahead and keep our rotation here, and we are honestly getting to that point where we're almost completely good. we would take some serious damage. Let's see. Okay, what's gonna get me the most? I guess that one. I think we would take some serious damage. 17 might. You know, he's just under 300k. I don't know though. I feel like we'd be all right. 1.19 on the attack stat. Let's see what our boy 17. Okay, so again, we have a Whis active though, so this is not necessarily a true showing, but we wouldn't die from a super anyway. Yeah. Oh, jeez. Okay. Not even fair. Come on. I thought you were MUI, man. All right. And we do get the crit. Excellent. Couldn't get the additional super, but we'll take it. And then again, Gohan's not going to look real impressive either. I mean, you saw him earlier. So him having SS1 Goku on rotation is a I mean, it's a pretty heavy restriction, but you know, I mean, straight up, man, that SS1 Goku Gohan exchange unit is his best running partner for sure, because you're getting that 30% attack and defense that he gets anyway, and then you're also getting an additional 59%. So I want to get him a ton of orbs, but yeah, that extra 59% attack really makes his attack stat shoot way up. So we'll at least get to activate the first part of his passive here. So that little bit of extra. Okay. And we are going to unfortunately have to use another item. Yeah, see, I'm coming to regret that decision. We might fix it moving forward. So, yep. Hey, we'll do it. Did I use an item? Oh, no, we're dead. We're totally dead. It's okay, though. So when we die, we are going to die. 2.85. So there you go. If we would have got him a few more key spheres, he would definitely have done a lot more damage. But you guys see, you know, the androids, man, they are quite effective. Even against MUI, they're going to be quite effective. I wish I would have remembered to use an item, but it is what it is. I can't go back and use it now. So unless we get extremely lucky here, and we might get very lucky. Let's see. If he doesn't super us and we survive, I mean, that is a GD miracle, man. So, let's see. Are you going to do it? Oh my god, we didn't die. I cannot believe it. Well, let's keep going then. He's probably going to super right off the bat here. But I am going to have to use an item. So, there they are. They are up well over 300,000 now. We are in that range where it's like we're good. You know what I mean? So I am going to use an item just to play it safe. But check out this healing, man. Boom. What is Krillin at, by the way? So Krillin has been floating the entire time, and he's still at 333,000 defense. I don't know if we need an item. I feel like if I use this, it's not even really necessary. Well, fuck it. Let's risk it because you guys have already seen that they can be effective. So I think that it'll be worth it. Let's just see what they're made of. This is completely raw, no damage reduction, no defensive item. Let's see what they take. At 330,000, 150,000 damage, and they're not going to take anything from normals. So again, all you free-to-play players are very limited spending type of players. You definitely want to grind these guys up, man. I think we've seen enough from them. I think that was a very good showing. I think it's safe to say, I mean, clearly Android 17 will take a little bit more damage in this last phase. But there you guys have it. I don't think there's any sense in finishing this event out. And that's the video, guys. If you enjoy runs through the Legendary Goku event, go ahead and slap a like on the video, guys. It helps support my channel. Consider subscribing if you're new, and I'll catch you on the next one. Later.